All right, welcome back. Um, we're going into DOSBox once again on my Android phone to continue the Peterborough save that I actually didn't name Peterborough or anything because I thought it was just going to be one of those saves that I like to keep on hand at a certain date to check some data. And plus, gotta find my glasses because if I don't, then things probably won't go so well. Well, let's wait a sec. Glasses. Let's see. This is like a month and a half later or something. I'm not sure where I left you guys, but things took a turn for the worse and then for the better. And well, we're sort of where we usually find ourselves in the Premier League at this point, around 10th place or so. I mean, it's very close. And that's not far down either. So this is kind of exciting. And I just clicked through the whole double international fixture thing in September, October. Not October, it's the 23rd. And this is how things went. I mean, winning the two first matches probably made me think that we could just that things were great with this team, but really we don't have a midfield. So we had a terrible match at home against Middlesbrough, um, where the shots on goal and on target and stuff looked like this. Terrible. Even though Farnerud and Palinia played reasonably well, it's just actually I'm not even sure what exactly went wrong, except this guy Lenze. Yeah, he's sort of turning out to be as poor as he looks, but I don't really have a lot of other options in midfield. This time I'm trying out Peterson on the number five position, but really he's a left and center sort of guy, so he might be able to play well in that position. He might not. I don't know. Um, Binning, I don't know. He's not really that great. So probably I should use Heidler again. At least he played decent last season, but he's getting old. But I'm gonna give him one more run, and then yeah, like that. Is it match day? No, it's not. Right. So the 29th is Swindon away. They might be a new team in Premier League. Yes, they are. And they haven't played well at all. So this is like a must win. They've even got injuries for one of their best players. And, well, they don't look good, do they? But they play the 4-3-3. That's supposed to be balanced. It's a really weird formation. And then Swansea. Maybe someone in the comments can let me know why exactly it is that you have to play two legs in the second round of the League Cup, and then after that it's just one leg, isn't it? Or am I remembering things all wrong? I don't know. Anyway, it's Sunday in real life, and I just did my chores. A lot of vacuuming and stuff, and at some point my lovely wife will be coming home, and I'll probably cut this short at that point. But in the meantime, I've got time to kill because we've got stuff to do this afternoon as well for the last bit of weekend. But right now, I'm all yours. And yeah, my throat's a little bit sore for some reason. So I hope you'll forgive me if I don't talk all the time. And instead just click through this, and then you can just be along for the ride. So I'm really hoping, though, that we might qualify for international, for European competition at some point. Look at the goal scoring. It looks silly, like, I mean, 16-4 and 16 against for me. It's like, that's just classic CM, isn't it? Even though a lot of the seasons with um, this team, the goal scoring has been more um, more like you'd see it with a real team until I arrived in the Premier League, basically. So yeah, I'm scoring as much as I'm conceding, but hopefully I'll be able to win some matches anyhow. But it's really a problem with the midfield thing. I've got some good attacking midfielders, but I'm beginning to develop a... Wow, that's unexpected. So Brolin is this weird-looking fellow with poor passing and technique, but great strength and, well, very versatile. So I like to keep him on the bench. And Abashete. They probably figured that he wouldn't be playing much for me this season, but he might, because like I was saying, I don't have a lot of options for regular midfielders. I've got good options for attacking midfielders, but some of those are foreigners, non-EU players. I've got Palinha, 22 years old and from Brazil. And this Malbasa guy, he's only played 3 matches and it's not going well, integrating him on the team. That's going to be interesting. But, well, he might get the chance now that Palinha is injured, at least on the bench. And then I've got Renato, who is surplus at this point, 34 years old. So I've got him transfer listed. Whoops, clicking the wrong thing. Asking price is just automatic, isn't it? I'm hoping some Brazilian club will pick him up. But yeah. So you guys, obviously, I'm not gonna bother to edit this like I told you in some of the previous videos, because I don't know, it's just too much work that I have to, in order to edit it properly, then I have to transfer it to the computer, and then I have to go into the editing software and do the whole thing and upload it from there. Peter Carlson, what the hell? They withdrew it. What's going on? Who's Peter Carlson? He's someone on my shortlist. Is he the 17-year-old defender? But he's not a Benfica guy. I think this might be an attacker. Pedro Nuno. Yeah, this guy, I wouldn't be able to pay his salary anyway. The Inter Milan Peter. So he's going to Atletico. What was I saying? I was interrupted by the Peter Carlson thing. I'm gonna have to check him. Huddle, reserve goalkeeper, looks pretty poor. Transfer list, that guy. See? The short list. Carlson. He is a striker. 23-year-old Swede. And really good at marking for some reason. One of the previously invisible attributes made visible by, well, the V2 project, and in particular Thomas from Norway. This guy. So Deportivo want him, and he's got lots of caps for a 23-year-old. 5.6 million. I wouldn't mind another option up front, but he doesn't look like the best attacker in the world and has very poor stamina. But we've got well, two places up front, and Massinho is my star player. The other guy is my captain. So and the other players capable of captaining the team is they are Peter Levon, who has very poor stamina, which doesn't make for a good captain, and Pedro Jr., whose stamina is not a lot better, but he is really good though. Just his poor determination. So, and then there's Heidler, who's getting old, with 16 leadership 16. So and Rask, by the way, Peter Rask from Sweden, and he could also be the captain, I guess. But I don't know. Probably he'll have just improved, so that might not be a poor choice. But I've got backup forwards. This guy, Peter Moore, and Clemens, who's a recent acquisition. Same thing with Kidd, and those guys are English. So I think I'll not make a bid for Carlson. Also because he's probably the type to grow dissatisfied from having to sit on the bench. Well, let's see. Checking the average ratings. It doesn't tell me much at this point of the season, of course. But so who do we want to play? How did it go with Pedro Jr.? He's not really playing that well, and that's because of the adaptability, I think. Livon. So my best, even though Junior is better suited for playing the sweeper position, I am going to use Livon there, because that's probably the position in which he would play best. And then the other options for defense, Junior, I'll keep him as the left-sided central defender, and like this probably. Roland, I don't know about Patterson. He didn't really get any playing time yet, so I'm just keeping him on the bench in order to maybe give him a little bit of fresh air. Heidler, very low. Not good. So this Tavel guy, yes, very poor attributes, but he actually has been decent for us most of the time when I've needed him. So I'm gonna try him again. And then Malbasa is going to have to impress me when he comes off the bench. So I'm gonna do this. Keep Tavel over here. Just no, I'm not. I'm gonna do this. And is everything else fine? Captaincy, penalties, yeah, that looks good. And just because this is a thing that I've learned to always do, I always save before the match. And it's because sometimes I do silly things by mistake, maybe because of fat fingers on the phone, or just because I'm stupid, like the wrong player as the goalkeeper or the wrong player as the captain. Stuff that I have a hard time accepting that that might happen in real life were I the manager, because my assistant manager or someone would probably ask me um, whether I really, oh, whether I really meant that. So ahead 1-0. It's an away match, so I guess that's fine. They are still lining up like this, and we're playing okay. Heidler, I don't know, he's doing some tackles and stuff. This is fine. No changes. So let's just no. Right. Yeah, I just hit the space button in order to slow it down a bit. So I need time to think. I think they seem to be getting more chances than we are at the moment, so I'm going to make some sort of change. This is not good enough. The percentages aren't looking good for my defense, and Caravana, who's supposed to be really good, oh whoops, like that, isn't delivering. And Tavel, that looks weird. If you have stamina 12, then why do you still have 91%? That looks weird. Livon is trying something, failing miserably, and also not hitting the target. So they've had some headers in the defense, but all of them are playing poorly. So maybe they're not the problem. It's more likely that I need to change something tactically. Like this, maybe. Hmm. Yeah, let's try that for a little bit. Yeah. See, something. No, 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 no. Oh, I'm glad I have check. See, I was just gonna say that the bar, the red and blue bar, and oh no, 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 Junior, that's twice. He's doing something stupid, and that's the Swindon goal. This is a team that really, really should be worse than ours. So it's a match where we have to at least get the draw and preferably the win, and time is running out. This totally sucks. Tevil and Heidler in midfield. And obviously Liban. Oh, I don't know, man. Roche, maybe like this. Whoops. This. No, 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 that's not what I want to do. Like that. And Heidler sucks. So maybe Peter Patterson, who's really poor, but I mean, sometimes if they haven't gotten a match in a while. No, no, no. Come on. I don't like making 3 substitutions at the same time, so I waited like just a wee bit. And this is Malbasa. I'm gonna move him in here and do this. Does Patterson have good heading? No, he does not. And I'm not gonna keep on up the defensive thing. Just do this instead. So, come on, Messinio, Williamson. Mm, mm, mm. Is this the Peterson whose debut it is, season debut? No, this is Pelle, my Danish under 21 player. Come on, just a lucky Peterborough goal in the end, please, please, please. No. All right, so at least we got the draw. Pelle Peterson with a good performance. I like that, especially since he played in midfield. So I've got more options in defense, and I'm gonna have to make defense work without this guy, even though he's also excellent as a sweeper or as a left-sided central defender. And he's only 22. So, I mean, even though I'm now a bit more realistic about our chances this season. Well, see the Patterson guy that I put on, he's actually he has some good passing in this match. And Mabasa, well, at least didn't get a 5 or something like he's done a few times. I mean, I'm more realistic about my chances this season, but this is a young team. Lots of these players are young, and things are going to improve. Just maybe not this season. It's gonna be a hard struggle, and I'm gonna try to keep these videos somewhat short. And I know I spent the first like 10 minutes just talking and trying to click through to the game, to the match. Maybe I should have just started recording when I was ready to actually play the match. But anyway, maybe I can do that next time. This was just a lucky draw because, as you might notice, there's beginning to be a gap between 10th place and us. And luckily there's also a gap down to the relegation zone, but still, this is not great. So 3 wins, 3 draws, 3 losses. Very, very average this season so far. I'm going to play a few more matches. I don't think the Swansea match is all that interesting to watch. But that's one of the matches, by the way, where I usually, not usually, I mean, in the League Cup matches where you're only allowed, is it 3 substitutes instead of 5? A lot of times I forget to pick the right one once, and then I end up like bringing 2 defenders and a goalkeeper for the match, which just isn't acceptable. So if that happens, then usually I notice right at the beginning of the match, and then I exit the game, cheat, and load it again, and then play the match with the correct substitutes. And yeah, that might be cheating, I don't know, but I can't accept just letting that happen, because it wouldn't happen in real life. So maybe you have comments about that. Maybe you have some sort of opinion. So you can leave that in the comments. I'm going to continue doing this anyway. The Swansea match, after that, we just have to grind through. And I think I'm going to just play these matches and then get back to you guys around Christmas, maybe for the Boxing Day match or something, because at that point it'll be interesting to see, well, how it's going, hopefully. And I'm not gonna show you guys every match because that, oh, whoops, that would probably be really boring. But right now, here, right now, this is where we're at. And by the way, one more thing I want to show you. So, number 8. In the Premier League, because we had the Swansea match in the League Cup, I'm pretty sure that Marcinho is high on the top goal scorers list. And I haven't checked since so 7 goals in 8 matches. Almost all of our goals, probably. Makes him appear in at the top of that list. So that's always something. Yeah. No more talking. I'm gonna try to remember to save the game, and then I'll leave you guys with a thank you for watching, and I'm gonna try to see if I can hit that button that turns the recording off. See you guys later. Bye.